Hello everybody, it's Maikito. I hope everybody's having a good day and has had a good day so far. First of all, before I get into the video, I will say first of all, I don't have many player props for this video. There's a lot of MLS games, but one half of the games on PrizePicks, the lines aren't even out yet, at least a normal line. So I haven't even had that many games to work with. And two, the ones that are out, there's not much that I like. So right now I only have one player prop, but do expect more than likely tomorrow. Which doesn't really matter too much because in the US League, the games aren't in the afternoon. So I should have still plenty of time to go through the props tomorrow when they're added. And if I do have any, which I should, they will be in the pinned comment. So keep an eye out for those. And then I did read your guys' comments when it came to the last video. And I am, I'm going to say like 75% chance planning on making at least one WNBA video. But like I mentioned in the last video, I am still experimenting, kind of trying to learn names, trying to learn lines, and just trying to, I guess, find myself a little system when it comes to WNBA. I don't want to just go straight into it, post videos, and then them not going good. I'm trying to learn the player names, trying to learn the lines and stuff like that. So be patient with me. Maybe I hopefully should have one by next week. But when it comes to that, that's what I have for WNBA. But other than that, I'll just get straight into the picks. The one player prop that I have so far, he's a pretty regular person for us on MLS, and he's a good line for us. A safer line that Federico Bernardeschi to go higher than 2.5 shots at home for Toronto, going up against Charlotte. First of all, it's a good line at home. I've always gone over when I take him that he shoots a lot more at home than he does away. And he has a great matchup against Charlotte, who on average have allowed the third most shots to opponent. He's had 3+ in 6 out of 8 games at home so far this season, and 12 out of 13 last season, so all but one last season. So he does really good at home. And the 2 misses that he had so far this season were against Vancouver, who on average have allowed the least amount of shots, and Nashville, who on average have allowed the 5th least amount of shots. But again, now he's playing against a team that allowed the 3rd most, and it's a great matchup at home. He's a long shot taker as well. He's taking 25 from outside the box, 23 from inside the box. And he's a player that plays on the right. He cuts in on his left and he shoots. So he doesn't need a lot of space. And Charlotte, biggest weaknesses are defending the wings and defending long shots. So it's just a perfect matchup for him. And also, it's not like Charlotte's an aggressive team. They actually foul the 3rd least, which means whenever he's dribbling and cutting in, they're not going to foul him. They'll try to take it, but he should have plenty of space to shoot, which is good for us. And the reason why they're bad at defending the wings is because they play in a 4-2-3-1. So 4 defenders, 2 midfielders, and then 3 attackers and the striker. So their fullback is isolated. A lot of teams in the MLS either play a 3-back with the left wing back and right wing back on the wings, dropping back and helping. So it's essentially a 5-back. But Charlotte play a 4-back, and the person on the left side for Charlotte is Zaha. And Zaha is not a player that drops back on defense. So there should be plenty of space for Federico Bernardeschi to go over this line. Besides, he's actually played him 4 times last season and this season. And he only went over in 2 of those 4, but both of those games were at home. The 2 under were away, the 2 over were at home. He's at home. He always shoots more at home, and I think it's a good safe line to take for now. So the only play prop that I have so far is Federico Bernardeschi to go higher than 2.5 shots. Before I get into the money line plays, as always, I really appreciate if everybody liked the video and commented as well. It helps boost the video out to more people, just like last video, whether it's just showing support, showing some love, a suggestion, or just a question about soccer in general, because I know a lot of people that watch these videos don't actually watch soccer and just make these picks because I'm the one posting them. So I really appreciate everybody who does that as well. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Turn on notifications so you're notified when these videos go out. And I also do let people know in my Discord, linked in the description, which is not a premium at all. It is also free. I really don't believe in premiums when it comes to hiding picks and stuff like that. People talk about their plays. You can talk about your plays, other sports, not just here, whether it's MLB, WNBA, CSGO, everything. People talk about that in that Discord. So free again, more than welcome to join in the description. And I do also mention videos going out to the public, because the only form of premium that I have is my YouTube membership, which is linked in the description as well. It's for those that want to support the channel just a little more, and you get the video and these picks earlier before you would if you weren't a member. So those that are already got all these plays and these picks before everybody else. So if you're interested in that and want to support the channel, that's the way to do it as well. And all my links for everything, whether it's Outlier, which is the pictures that you see on the screen, or all my player prop apps or MONEYLINE apps that I use, all linked in the description. So I really want to thank anybody who supports me in any way. I have 2 slips. This first one is for +101, and the first one's under 1.5 New York FC goals going up against Nashville. I had a couple leans in this one. I was thinking between just taking either the Nashville money line or maybe Nashville to score 2, but I feel like this one is safe in general. New York have a bad away offense. They go from scoring 12 goals and 9 at home all the way down to 6 and 7 away. So they average less than a goal a game away from home, and they're coming off a 3-game home stretch. Now they're playing away from home, but even in that home stretch, their most recent game, they lost 3-0 to Houston, who hasn't been that great of a team in general. They're coming off a game where they weren't able to score against them. Now they're away. I see them really struggling to score against Nashville, let alone 2. They might not even score 1. And now they're playing Nashville, who had a 3-game away stretch, who's finally back at home. And they go from conceding 12 goals and 7 away to only 7 goals and 9 at home. So they concede less than a goal a game, and they haven't conceded 2 goals and 7 out of their 9 home games. So it's a 78% hit rate so far when they've played at home. And one of those 2 goals that they had came from a penalty, and I don't expect New York to get a penalty here. So, I mean, if you want to count that as well, it's been 8 out of 9 games, and New York's away offense doesn't just go back to this season. It goes back to last season as well. Last season, they didn't score 2 in 74% of away games. That's 14 out of 19 games that they played that they weren't able to score 2. And last season, they had Santiago Rodriguez, and he's gone this season. He left, I believe, to Botafogo, and he actually had 19 goals and assists last season. So their offense was already struggling before. Now they lost their best player, and they've only converted 24% of the shots on target that they've taken away from home. So New York is going to have a really tough time against this tough Nashville defense. I'm not even sure they score 1, but just to play safe, we'll go under 1.5. So I like under 1.5 New York goals going up against Nashville. And the second play for this slip is Cincinnati over 1.5 goals going up against DC United. If you want to take a lean, you could take their money line as well, which is at almost the same value. But I see them scoring 2 in this game. It's a good matchup against DC, who have conceded 18 goals in 7 games away from home. So on average, they've conceded 2.57 goals away from home. Now they're playing Cincinnati, who have scored 2+ in 5 out of 7 home games. So a 71% hit rate so far at home this season. They have Denke, their striker, who has 9 goals from 17 shots on target. So he's been converting his opportunities that he's been getting. And Evander, who they picked up from Portland, who's a great player, who so far has 11 goals and assists in 13 games for them. And DC don't play possession of the ball. They foul the most on average in the league. They can't defend counterattacks, and Cincinnati is good at free kicks, taking advantage of those set piece opportunities. And with DC fouling the opponent a lot, they will get those opportunities, and they're good at those counterattacks as well. So just matchup wise is great for them. And their last 2 games, Cincinnati's in great scoring form, scoring 2 goals and 3 goals in the last 2 games. Now they're at home against DC, a really bad defense. So I expect them to score 2 here. So I like Cincinnati to score to go over 1.5 goals going up against DC United. And then the second play that I have so far that I like, this one for -186. It's a safer play. You can add something to it or even add it to the last slip if you like it. But I'm doing this separately, just a little safer play. They came through for us last time. I'm taking them again, and that's Philadelphia Union to win or draw going up against Dallas. Again, they came through for us last game against Toronto, and they won. I also like them to win here for plus money, but I'm playing it safer just for them to not lose. Dallas have had a bad offense at home. They've done decently away from home, but at home, they've only scored 4 goals in 6 home games. And now they're playing the second best away team so far. Philadelphia have won 5 out of 7 away games that they have played. So they've done really good away from home. They've scored 12 goals and conceded 7. And the 2 games that they lost were against New York, who have a good home defense, and Inter Miami, who have a really good offense. But Dallas really has neither. Dallas are winless in 5 straight, while Philadelphia are undefeated in 10 straight in all competitions and 8 in the MLS. Dallas don't play possession of the ball. They foul the 3rd most. And Philly is good at attacking those set pieces. And they're coming off that game where they beat Toronto towards the end of the game. So they have good momentum built up. And at the end of the day, I just don't see them losing. Again, I was thinking of taking their just normal money line as a lean for plus money. But I'm playing it safer here. Safer for them to not lose. So I like this play from -186. Philadelphia Union to win or draw away from home going up against Dallas. Thank you everybody for watching. I'll quickly go over last video's picks. Was so close to sweeping the full video. We did sweep the money lines. We have both teams to score in the Betis and Chelsea game, which hit for us. And then we had the slip with Inter Miami and Philadelphia. That hit as well. So we swept the money line 2-0 on those and went 3-1 on player props. Was so close to sweeping. The ones that hit was Miranchuk, shots assisted, that hit. Suarez, shots on target, that hit. And then we had an added play of Anthony to take 3 shots, at least 2. He came through as well. And the only one with that miss was Gazdag to get 1 tackle. And I still believe he would have got it, but the opposing team got a goal really early on. So Gazdag really was just attacking the whole game instead of defending, so he didn't really have many opportunities, which was unfortunate. But the read was there, and we were so close to sweeping. We still had a great day money line wise. We still had a great day player prop wise, and hopefully we can carry on the momentum going into Saturday's slate. Like I mentioned, as of now, I only have one player prop, but that's because most of the games aren't even out yet, and the lines that are there I don't like, so I'm not going to force any plays. I've always said quality over quantity, so but I should add more plays, expect more plays. Hopefully they would be in the pinned comment in this video, so keep an eye out for those if you want those. But other than that, I hope everybody has a good night, a good day, and we can cash out tomorrow.